Hey, it's Dad! Horror Movie Dad here. Welcome to another D3, Dad and Dinero Discussions. I'm happy to be back. Tonight, we will be talking about John Carpenter's The Fog. K. Dinero will be joining me shortly as he just joined right now. Let's get him on and let's talk about The Fog.
What up? What's going on, Horror Movie Dad?
What up, K. Dinero? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing fabulous, dude.
Nice, dude. We already got some people pouring in here. We got my buddy Keith back in college. It looks like we got Nut Pack up in this piece. Every time I see your vids, it makes me think, oh, I should trim my frickin' beard. Nah. We're good. So what's up, people? I am Horror Movie Dad, and he is K. Dinero, and we are here for a D3, Dad and Dinero Discussions, and tonight we're discussing John Carpenter's The Thing. What do you think about that?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
I need some more intensity from you, bro.
Let's go!
There we go.
Woo!
What'd you just open?
I got this new, it's a seltzer. You know your boy likes seltzers, but this right here, it's called Sesh.
Okay.
And it's actually a Moscow Mule flavored seltzer, and it's 6% alcohol. So watch out.
Damn, watch out, bro.
You wanna see me pour it?
Yeah, I want to see you pour it.
All right, here we go.
You might need a little bit more light going on in your face, too. Oh, look at he's pouring. Nice smooth pour, making sure that there's no bubbles or suds coming up. Wow, that's a lot slower than I anticipated.
All right, a science experiment.
Since you're explaining your drink, I'll explain mine.
Yeah, what do you drink? Should I turn on the light, or you want me to turn this light on?
Yeah, maybe you should turn up the light near your face a little bit more. Like, the background's perfect. It's just around your face. All over your face.
What about now?
That works.
Okay.
Dude, you're looking handsome, bro.
You know, I gotta look sharp for the ladies. Yeah. Shout out to all the females watching D3. Who's in here? Let me see who's in here. Hold on.
Go for it.
All right, so it looks like we have Katie Wilson. I don't think we've ever had her join our show. So
what's up,
Katie? Welcome, Katie Wilson. Oh, I got my buddy Big Sal. He works with me at my job. So shout out to Big Sal. Shout out to Habit Tracks. And you know Keith, right? Is that what you said earlier?
Yeah, Used Up Wanderer.
Used Up Wanderer. That is a fucking cool ass name.
Yeah. Good man from back in college. Lived across the street from me for about a year.
All right, so are we getting right into this movie?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, what are you drinking?
Yeah, before, so you know I like my whiskey, brandies and whatnot. So, and I love this spot, the Napa Valley Distillery. Everyone thinks wine when they think of Napa Valley, but they have a distillery. They do different types of brandies, whiskeys, and rums, and I really like them. So what I'm drinking this time, I have a Rum Lime Daiquiri.
A Rum Lime Daiquiri? That sounds amazing.
Yeah, so it's right fresh out the bottle. So percentage-wise, I don't know. 32% alcohol by volume. So I drink my stuff straight, as you know. I drink it neat. So, and here's my pour. You can see it's kind of like hazy. Almost looks like a Heffenweizen.
Yeah, it looks like as a matter of fact, last night I was at the bowling alley with a bunch of my coworkers. Mm-hmm. God bless them, because I only hang out with the realest coworkers in the world. Shout out to all you here that are watching. But yeah, we were sipping on a a hazy little thing IPA, and it looked just like that, dude.
There we go. So cheers, bro, to what D3 is this? Is this number? I don't even know what number it
I
is.
don't know, but cheers.
All right. Oh, Richard's in the house. What up, bro? So we have decided, well, actually, it was my choice this time around because last time we did the Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot.
Yep.
Or I bet actually that was two D3s ago. Last D3 was our top 5 horror movies with the make.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So now we're back to our regular scheduled broadcast, and I decided to go with one of my favorite horror movies, top 10 for sure for me, and I wanted to rewatch it. And I know you haven't seen it.
I have not seen it.
And so we decided to go with John Carpenter's The Thing. I'm not The Thing. Excuse me.
Hold on one second.
John Carpenter's The Fog, not The Thing. The Thing is my favorite movie of all time. This is The Fog. This was the movie that was released after John Carpenter released the Halloween, then he released The Fog a year later. So, and that's what this has Jamie Lee Curtis. But we'll go ahead. I can go ahead and do that little synopsis read, and then we'll go from there. All right.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. So, The Fog, released in 1980. Lock your doors, bolt your windows. There's something in the fog. Strange things begin to occur as a tiny California coastal town prepares to commemorate its history. Inanimate objects spring eerily to life. Reverend Malone stumbles upon a dark secret about the town's founding. Radio announcer Steve witnesses a mystical fire, and hitchhiker Elizabeth discovers the mutilated corpse of a fisherman. Then a mysterious fog descends on the village, and more people start to die. Jeez, I was jumbling my words there. I need to read better.
It's all right. I'm not judging you, you know.
Yeah, so as I said, this was the next movie after Halloween.
Yes.
Right? And you can tell it kind of had that same type of feel as Halloween. It's got that eeriness throughout. And good cinematography, you know, great score.
Dude, I did some research on the movie The Fog, and
yes,
it actually takes place. Okay, let me get my notes down. I think it's called Austin Bay, right?
I know exactly where it took place.
It took place at Point Reyes Station, right outside of Marin County, and I want to say that I actually went on Redfin just to see how much a house is there, but apparently the population is only 800 people, and you can only buy land, you can't buy homes. And so that just makes me think nobody's selling any of their fucking homes over there at all. But I mean, how cool would it be to live right on the coast? It almost gave me the vibe of your grandparents' place in Half Moon Bay. So definitely got the vibes, dude.
Yeah, dude, I've been there before. The beach down there that it kind of overlooks is called Stinson Beach. I've been down there a few times. I remember I went to a wedding down there. And I also went down there for a drive or something. It's a cool little town. And every little aspect that was filmed in this movie was all filmed in that town. Like the house on the dock and the church, that's all in that little town. And the town's really cool, man. It's but it's a windy road drive off of the freeway to get there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's off of Highway 101 past the Golden Gate Bridge. So, but it's a cool little town. I've always wanted to go stay in an Airbnb there or something, for a night or something, but there's never anything available. They just want to keep it as a small town, you know?
Dude, how cool! And I'm skipping ahead, but so this movie has only about 4 main characters.
Right.
You have Elizabeth, who is played by Jamie Lee Curtis. Mm-hmm. Then you have who is it? Nick, I think. Nick Castle is one of the protagonists in this movie. And then you have, which is kind of really cool, is that you have a disc jockey named Stevie Wayne. And it's funny, for being a girl named Stevie Wayne, it was just, I don't know, I thought it was kind of funny. But how cool is her fucking radio station, bro? It's in a lighthouse, dude,
Yeah.
right off the coast. I mean, I would like to go to that same lighthouse and take a
Mm.
picture there just to do it. I'm sure it's still there.
Oh yeah, for sure. That place is still there, and it's so cool. Those stairs that go down to it.
Yeah.
It's freaking awesome, man.
I mean, imagine if you had your own recording studio in that place. That would be fucking dope.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
What's her name? Adrienne Barbeau, I think is her name. Stevie Wayne. And fun fact, which I recently found out, is that she was John Carpenter's girlfriend. And John Carpenter, who was it? Do you know who Debra Hill is?
Mm-mm.
So Debra Hill helped John Carpenter, and he used to date Debra Hill, helped John Carpenter direct Halloween, and he helped and produced it, and he helped John Carpenter The Fog. During The Fog, I guess they went sideways, and he ended up dating the actress while his ex-girlfriend was still working on the movie with them. How weird is that?
Damn, dude. John Carpenter, man.
John Carpenter picking it up, dude.
You know, he's
together.
He's got the moves, bro. He's got the moves on the score and the keyboard, and he's probably got the moves in the bedroom too, man.
He's probably got those delectable fingers, bro.
Bro, do you think John Carpenter ever boned a girl in his room and played his epic scores? And like he has a CD and he's like, well, you know this one, and it's like the Halloween theme, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, what about this one? And then all of a sudden just, has a fun night while playing his epic scores in the background.
Right? They said that there are stories that it started as a threesome. Okay. I did not know that, if that's true or not.
Wait, what did you say?
So no, Used Up Wanderer Keith said there's stories that started with a threesome between Carpenter and Debra Hill. What's her face? I forget her name. Adrienne. Yes.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me see who else is in here. I'm not seeing. Okay. Oh, all right.
Bedroom intros. Yes.
Bedroom intros and outros, bro. I would, if I was John Carpenter, I would have a keyboard in my room, like connected to the monitors, and as like whoever I was dating at the time, I'd make sure I'd be like, all right, you can come into the bedroom now, and then I would like play the keyboard like all fucking sinister, and like every move that she made to the bedroom, I'd be doing all fucking like, you remember this one? And then I'd play it, and then what about this one?
Dude, I love the piano score. That
yeah. John Carpenter has a secret. He's got the recipe, bro. He's got the recipe for like using 2 or 3 instruments, but the same sounds, and they always sound epic.
Yeah, he just puts it correctly together.
It almost sounds like he just uses the black keys. Like when he plays, he uses just the black keys because they all kind of like go like they just sound good together, But I mean, dude, like the man is a genius, dude. I actually was there's a John Carpenter movie that came out like 15 years ago called The Ward, I think, or like
yeah, you're right.
Okay, yeah, and I remember watching it, and I haven't seen it in a long time, but I actually liked it. It was not bad. It was, and I don't think John Carpenter's done anything since, dude. He's just been, has he?
Let's find out right now.
Yeah, let's look.
Going by
do some research.
Upcoming here. Let's see. No, not so decade, 2010s. So it looks like The Ward might have been his last movie, bro. That he actually did. Yeah, The Ward was his last movie that he directed, at least.
Yeah, and that was a good movie. I want to watch that again. I wonder what you could stream it on.
I remember I watched it a while ago. I barely remember it, dude. And if I don't remember it, it probably doesn't means that it wasn't that great. It's not on anything right now. So I'm looking at my letterboxd.com. You know me with that Letterboxd, dude. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
All right. So are we gonna get into the intro? Do you want me to start the intro? Or do you want to start it off? I mean, you picked.
I started.
Right.
Here, go for it.
Do you want me to start?
Yeah, go for it, bro.
Okay. So basically, The Fog opens up, and there is a priest who's in the church. Okay, and it's funny because he's like drinking wine, and all of a sudden it's like a loud thud, and basically a brick comes out of the wall in the church, and what he finds inside is a journal, and the journal is actually a journal from his grandfather. And as you go through the movie, you slowly find out what his grandfather was talking about. So it goes to him finding the journal, and it goes to a liquor store. So what happens at the liquor store?
So then a liquor store, there's a clerk. He's just cleaning up the liquor store as it's closed down. It might have been a gas station liquor store or liquor store, who knows?
Yeah.
But anyway, he's clearing it out. All of a sudden, it seems like it's an earthquake, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it basically everything just starts shaking and stuff like that. So that's that deal. And then,
hey, did you think? Excuse me, COVID-19. Sorry, I don't have COVID-19. I'm just joking. Did you see the fucking how? Oh, Dankhead 925 just joined. What's going on, dude? What's up, brother? Did you see how cool it was in the liquor store? How all the sodas and even the water were glass.
Yeah, the water.
Everything was glass. I didn't see a damn thing that was aluminum, and I didn't see a damn thing that was plastic. And I was like, man, we had it good back then, dude.
Yeah,
I bet y'all all them sodas is tasting fire.
Right, dude. Drinking out of glass, man, ain't nothing better than that.
Yeah, drinking out of glass is the way to go, man.
Right, dude. I even like pouring my beers in a glass, dude. I prefer that.
Yeah, no, I actually, PBR, Pabst Blue Ribbon, and Reefer. There you go. Pabst Blue Ribbon is legit. Like it's one of the beers that you can get on the cheaper side. It tastes good in glass.
Dude, I'll give it to PBR because in college, all we did was get PBR.
Oh, hold on. Shout out to Auntie Spooky. Auntie Spooky just joined. Thank you for joining me and Horror Movie Dad.
I know.
We are discussing. Oh, you do? Okay.
Uncle Spooky, but personally,
no, wait, Auntie Spooky. Sorry.
Spooky, are you guys related or close to each other? Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, is there an Uncle Spooky and an Auntie Spooky?
There's an Uncle
cool. Okay,
who does
I didn't know that.
He's awesome. He's hilarious.
That's cool, man. So thank you for joining us, Auntie Spooky. We're talking about The Fog, and we were actually just talking about the beginning of the movie and how there was a gas station liquor store clerk, and all of a sudden, everything is starting to malfunction because it's the 100-year anniversary of Austin Bay and all the deep secrets that are coming out. And it's so funny how the brick just falls.
Antonio.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did I say?
You said Austin.
Austin. I don't know why I said Austin. Antonio Bay.
Right.
My bad. And so what else happens when the glasses start shaking?
So yeah, it's the witching hour. They call if you don't know what the witching hour is out there, the witching hour is between 12 midnight and 1 a.m. They call that the witching. So during the witching hour on that day, the day before 100-year anniversary, was everything started going haywire. Car alarms were going off. The gas station pumps were pumping out gasoline. There was kind of little earthquakes and then electrical problems, things like that. It's like super occurrences of weird things, dogs barking. So everyone in town is kind of like, what the hell's going on? I don't know why this is doing it. So there's a tension in the air, or creepiness in the air, and John Carpenter rolls that creepiness so well with his crazy score and the fog. And the fog Nuts.
Remember the gas station pump comes off and it's starting to spew the gas. And what was really cool about that, and I had like a really nostalgic moment, is when you saw the numbers on the gas, and it would ring a bell when anytime the dollar, like every dollar increment. And I just recently got an electrical mechanical pinball machine, which was made in the 70s, and it like totally reminded me of, like, back then they didn't have a lot of digital stuff, so it was all electrical mechanical. And so things like you hear the ring of the bell and all that kind of cool stuff, it just like, it really takes me back to like how far we've advanced. You think, because if you think about it, the movie's 40 years old, or
Right.
more than, it's got to be like what, 41 or 42 years.
Well, it's not. Yeah, 1980.
Dude, I was just gonna say that. Dankhead925 said I got Maximum Overdrive fucking vibes for sure. Because we all know when fucking electrical shit goes haywire and people start dying, you gotta think Maximum Overdrive. Fuck, I love that movie, dude.
He's so underrated.
So underrated. I remember watching that movie on Channel 2, like on the weekends, like when I was a kid, on watching like on a tube TV, and still it was like a very violent movie. And like I'll always remember the fucking face of that, the face of that fucking semi truck. I wish if I had enough money and if I could buy a semi truck, I would get the same one from Maximum Overdrive, bro. And I'm sure people would go nuts, dude.
I'm surprised a company hasn't done that yet.
Right? Imagine you on the freeway, right? And you're just getting like fucking tailgated by a fucking massive fucking, like, you have to be our age, right?
Yeah.
You're just getting tailgated by the fucking, by the Green Goblin face, right, dude. You're looking in your rearview mirror and you see that fucking Green Goblin face. I'd be scared shitless. I'd be blowing the horn all fucking crazy, like just being a menace.
Right? Yeah. Where were we? Oh, yeah, we were talking about all the stuff going on. So then after that, what's kind of next, Ken? I know I like that that you watch the movie. So Kenny likes to watch the movie like directly before the D3. So
yes. Mm-hmm.
I watched like a day or so before, and I've seen The Fog probably over 50 times. So I know a lot about pretty much almost every scene, but I'm probably going to get the order wrong. So,
dude, okay, I'm going to go into the next scene.
Right.
Okay, first of all, what the fuck does Nick Castle do? Is he a fucking ship fucking investigator? Is he a ship detective? He's just this fucking guy, and he's driving on the road. And how fucking lucky are you to pick up Jamie Lee Curtis as a fucking hitchhiker, and then guess what? You bang her. You bang her in your house, and you're laying in bed, and you ask her, what was your name? And so, I'm Elizabeth. He's like, oh yeah, I'm Nick. I'm like, whoa! Like, dude, like, I mean, I've had, like, look, I'm not judging nobody, but, I've had a few times where, look, I've had some promiscuous moments in my life where things just happen real fast, but at least I knew what their name, who their name was. And, like, I didn't, like, picking up a hitchhiker in the middle of the night and just banging them, like, and you don't even know their name? Like, what are you doing?
Hey, man, all I'm saying is simpler times, my man. Nowadays, get on a dating app and you'll get someone to your house or go out for a date, boom, like that. Back in the day,
at least we know their username beforehand.
Yeah. Back in the day, man, it was hard, dude. It's hard to find someone, dude. So
hold on, shout out to Old Man Ghostface who just joined.
What up, bro?
What up, Old Man Ghostface? Me and Horror Movie Dad are. What's that?
Joined us before.
Oh, fuck yeah. So basically, all right, we're introduced to our characters pretty much at this moment when Nick Castle picks up Elizabeth, who is a hitchhiker, and he basically they flash to was it K-Bay? What's the radio station called again?
KAB.
KAB, and that's where we find out who Stevie Wayne is. And basically, Stevie Wayne is a disc jockey, and she has her best friend who works at another station who is a weatherman, and she's basically waiting for the weather, and I think his name, what the fuck was his name? Dan the Weatherman.
Dan the Weatherman.
Dan the Weatherman, bro. And Dan, he basically
during when Nick picks up James Lee, what's the name of the movie? Her name is Elizabeth. When Nick picks up Elizabeth during that witching hour, also all his windows shattered while they're driving.
His windows shattered. Yes. Oh yes. That yes, absolutely. I totally forgot about that.
What the hell's going on either? But now we'll get back to the DJ thing.
So she gets word that from Dan the Weatherman is basically on his radar. There's a 25-mile long. There's a fog bank that's 25 miles long. Okay, and basically it's heading towards Antonio Bay. I almost said Austin Bay. I almost said it. I was like, fuck. Yeah. But yeah, and so basically you start to find out what the fog is, and it goes to a ship. And what happens at the ship, horror movie dad?
All right, so the disc jockey, Stevie, she tells, I guess the boat is named the Seagrass. So as a disc jockey, she does late night disc jockey on this station, and they just play classical music, birds or whatever. But she gets word. Her sweet, sexy voice, disc jockey voice.
She did have a really nice voice, man.
So, dude, my dad loved her as an actress, bro. He always brings her up. We watch Fog, man. It's funny.
Well, she's really pretty, and I'm sure John Carpenter liked her voice too.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
especially
sure.
In bed.
John Carpenter loved the O voice, bro.
The O voice, isn't that from The Office?
No, that's O face.
Oh, the O face.
You gotta have a voice with your O. You gotta have your. You gotta have to have O voice, O face, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so she says, people out in the seagrass, watch out for that fog bank coming your way. And who is on that boat, Kenny? Did you notice an actor on that boat?
Was it the homeless guy from Candy or fucking from Wishmaster?
Yeah.
Okay, wait a second. All right. Okay. We have to. How many movies has that fucking guy been in?
Him and Ted Raimi just keep making appearances, bro.
Right? Okay, dude, they have to, that guy has to be in 4 movies that we reviewed. I'm saying 4 is the over under.
Right.
And it's difficult. You can either take the under or over.
Yeah, dude. I think I don't remember, man. I gotta look at all the movies we watched, dude, because this is like the 30th one. I don't know. So, but yeah, let's see. Damn, I need this one on DVD. Yeah, you do. It's one of my favorite, man. It's one of my favorites.
So what happens on the boat?
The boat, and one of my favorite moments is after she says there's a fog bank and they hear it, and then the homeless man from Wishmaster, we'll call him that, he goes, there ain't no fog bank out there. And then he goes, hey, there's a fog bank out there.
Dude, he always has the fucking one-liners. What was his line in Wishmaster?
Oh man, he's like something about you don't own the sidewalk. I can hang out anywhere I want to.
Dude, he was in 976 Evil 2 as well.
And he's always a drunk guy.
He's always dude, can I just get that role? Hey, Hollywood, are you watching this? Hey, can I be the drunk guy? Do you need a drunk guy that's kind of tatted up, kind of cool looking? Do you need a guy to be that role? I could do 4 lines. Come holler at me. I'm sure horror movie dad can do it too. If any of us,
I'm I'm down to be like a loud character. I can be really loud. That'll be fun.
Dankhead925 says 976 Evil 2, so obscure. I got it on DVD, but damn. 976 Evil 2.
I never saw number 2.
It sucked. It
did?
sucked so bad. And 976 Evil 1, the first one, was good. I'm trying to see if I can remember the on this dark and dreary night, press 666 for your horoscope now, or something. Out into what the fuck did he say? Oh my god, that's fucking gonna eat me up inside. But I always remember the voice, dude. The voice on that recorded message on 976 Evil is the best. I might even have to change that to my answering machine or my voicemail answering machine.
I love guys on the boat go, all right, I'm drunk enough now. We can go back. It's like they just went
Hey, Josh. What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning.
Hey, hold on, dude. I know it didn't make the epic playlist, but I know that when we go camping and we get shit-faced drunk, I would love to sing that song with us as a group, bro. Could you imagine being like a normal family? It's like John Doe and Jane Doe, and they got their kids, and they're cooking fucking hot dogs with just ketchup and mustard, and they got just super fucking lame. And it's like you got these fucking wild drunk men next to their camping site. They're like, what would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? And then you hear like
in the morning.
Yeah, no, you hear like in the background, like 3/10 over. Early in the morning. Hey, anybody found a wallet? Hey, who wants cereal? Who wants cereal?
We got milk.
We got milk here. Oh my god.
For those who don't know, we went camping at Lake Comanche, and across the way, a guy had a megaphone.
Yes, megaphone.
Randomly throw out random announcements that no one cared about, and he goes like, I don't know, around like 9 o'clock in the morning.
No, it was earlier. It had to be like 7:30.
He goes, everybody, all the kids around here, anyone want cereal? On a megaphone. And then
he's only talking to his camp.
Right, but it's and then he goes, we got milk. Like, no shit, bro, you got milk.
Hey, we should have gotten out of our tent and be like, yeah, we want some cereal. Where's the milk?
Where's that milk?
Hey, and then this motherfucker, somebody loses their wallet, and the next day he has his megaphone at 7:30, butt crack of dawn in the morning. He walks around the whole camp, says, anybody found a wallet? Anybody found a wallet around here? Anybody found a wallet? It's like, bro, stop. What the fuck are you doing?
He just wants to hear his own voice, bro.
If anybody found the wallet, it's already gone, bro. Like, ain't nobody turning your wallet back. Oh, yeah, I found this wallet right here. That's your wallet? Hold on. Oh, wait a second. Let me get it out of my tent real quick. Yeah, get us the wallet. Here it is. Here's your wallet. Like, the fuck. All right, so now we're getting.
Speaking of drinking rum, that's what I'm drinking right now.
Yeah, that fucking. What flavor is it again?
So it's rum with lime. It's rum. It's a daiquiri made with rum and lime, is what it is.
Fucking sounds delicious, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so what happens to the drunken sailors?
So the drunken sailors.
Drunken sailor.
The fog comes in. The fog rolls in on these guys on the water out in the ocean, and You know, it's like a glowing fog, and they're all confused, and then all the electricity goes out, and all of a sudden they go out on deck, and they see this huge like ship, old ship. It's not a pirate ship, but it's a ship from way back in the 1800s or something like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember I saw that because you could see the what are the sails? Is that what it is? The sails were all ripped and torn, so you knew it was a boat that's fucking years and years old.
And then all of a sudden, like I love how John Carpenter does this. Like,
wait, hold on, gotta gurp and watch it. I will bounce soon. All right, Dankhead925, thank you for joining. We really appreciate you tapping in. And if you have any suggestions, like you always do, always throw them our way. And also, let me know about some music, what you want to do, and we can work that out. Just hit my DM, and exactly, we can handle that. I think that'll be fun.
Nice.
But dude, Dankhead925, don't shiesty.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so they work together. So yeah, Dankhead925's big supporter, and much love, my guy.
All right. And what I like, for sure, take it easy, Dank. What I like, what John Carpenter does is, you know, the fog kind of thins out just a little bit to where you can see silhouettes of the, you know, I guess we would call them the leopard pirates.
Yeah, you know, dude, I called them the fog pirates.
Fog pirates.
Because we know that they're pirates, like the writing's on the wall.
Right. And so you can see, you know, that they're pirates, but they're like ghosts of pirates because they got a sword, but then you can see like seaweed hanging off of them, but it's only like shadow. You can't really see much. And then basically what happens after all these fog leopard pirates are on that shit, bro? Or on that, what happens?
They slowly get whacked and hooked and slashed. And that was a really cool scene. I thought, you know, especially you have to like, so whenever I watch 80s horror movies, I always have to like, you know, you're going to get practical effects, and it's not going to be the most gnarliest effects, but we do know that, you know, John Carpenter took his whole practical effects thing to the next level when he did The Thing. And so slowly but surely, the leopard fog pirates take out each guy one by one, and the one last guy who's left, you know, alone down, I think in the cabin down there, he gets it pretty good too. And this is basically how, this is where I don't understand how Nick Castle has anything to do with the disappearing ship. I don't understand if he has any relationship with the guys, or he's just like a ship detective.
He's friends. He was friends with the guy. He was
friends with Dick Baxter.
Yeah, who owns the boat. And
that's right. And what a cool fucking name is that, Dick Baxter.
Yeah, he said that they always go out and they'll get drunk, but they never get too drunk to not.
What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor?
Early in the morning.
All right.
Oh, Jay Stack's in the house. What's up, bro?
Jay, hold on. I think I saw Taylor. Oh shit, we got Taylor Bickles in here. We got the one and only Jay Stack Corleone.
Oh,
Big Jeff. Okay, I see you.
Hey.
Big Jeff.
Okay.
I see you, Big Jeff. I see you.
So where were we at? Okay, anyway. So basically,
so Dick Baxter is Nick Castle's friend. Right. And so basically we're at the point where the fog has came through and has taken out the fucking shipmates in the ship, and it becomes news that they're gone. And so now, after the shipmates have gotten killed, and we know that basically we already went through the part where the pirates basically fucked up Nick Castle's house, right? Did we get to that part or no?
That was the same. That was no. Yeah, we passed that because that
Dude,
was.
I got a blue dot. You see the blue dot on my forehead?
Yeah, dude. What are you doing, bro?
I don't know, bro. I got blue dots on my forehead.
Dude, La Llorona's back.
Don't say that.
Dude, it's
Shitmates. Guitar Nick said shitmates. Good day, shitmate.
so.
What are we gonna have to eat today?
That was the
Shit.
Yeah, we talked about that. That was the same night, and we forgot to mention that the fog rolled in at Nick's house, and they were knocking on the door. You know,
At least they're not red dots. Thank you. Fuck.
if there are red dots, you better be ducking and bobbing and weaving, bro.
I know. I'll be like, oh shit.
So, yeah, but that was that same night, and so the next morning, he's worried about this guy. He's like, we need to go out and look for him. And then this Jamie Lee Curtis, Elizabeth, asked if she can come along, and he's like, to leave, and he's like, no, I want to stay. So she became has a liking for this guy. So, but they go out on the water and they look for Dick Baxter's boat.
Dick Baxter or Dick Bastard?
Is it Dick Baxter or
Dick Baxter?
Baxter. Dick Bastard.
Dick Bastard. What if your name is Dick Bastard? Jeez.
I'd be proud of that name. I'd be so proud of that name if my name was Dick Bastard.
You would be fucking clown so hard in high school.
And then I would be an adult and then murder them all afterwards.
Like fucking who was the guy in, oh my god, was it fucking, what's the Adam Sandler movie where the guy has the hit list? Oh my god. Who's the guy in one of the Adam Sandler movies where he crossed out his name? It was Billy Madison.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it was the guy from Reservoir Dogs. The guy Buscemi, or what the fuck is his name? No.
I don't know his name.
Oh, okay, all right. We're getting sidetracked.
Yeah, we are big time. So anyway, they're out on the boat and they're searching for Dick Baxter, Dick Bastard, and they find it floating out there, and they jump on the boat. And what happens on the boat, Kenny, after they find it?
So when they're on the boat, Dick Baxter falls on Elizabeth, and they take Dick Baxter's body to the morgue. But here's some information before that what happens, and this is very important for the movie. Stevie Wayne loves to sleep like me because she's a night worker, and there's a scene where her son goes on the beach, okay, and her son finds, I forget what she finds driftwood. She finds a piece of driftwood that says Dane on it. No, her son Andy. What?
Yeah, first it looked like a gold coin, and then it changed.
It changed. Yes, you're right. It was a gold coin, and then it changed to driftwood, and it said Dane. And one of the funniest things I found in this movie was when her son Andy wakes her up, and he's like, "Yeah, like I found this, blah 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 blah." He says the most weirdest comment. Like he's hungry, and he asks his mom. He says, "Can I get a stomach pounder with a Coke?" And I was like, "What the fuck is a stomach pounder?"
You know what? I don't know what a stomach pounder is either. And you know what? Let's Google it right now.
Fuck yeah, let's Google what the fuck is. It's got to be like a sloppy Joe or something. Yeah, or maybe it's like a quarter pounder.
Maybe. Stomach pounder. Wait. And wow, look what shows up first. The fog shows up.
Shut up.
And it says, "What's a stomach pounder?" And the fog is right here. It says, in one of Halloween's sequels. It's not a Halloween sequel, by the way.
I know. Fucking fake news.
Thick drink made of mixed ingredients like peanut butter and various other things that look like a milkshake.
Wait. Hold on. Say that one more time.
Okay. So a stomach pounder is a thick drink made of mixed ingredients like peanut butter and various other things that look like a milkshake. It substitutes as one of the characters' breakfast.
Hold on. My buddy Big Sal,
I know it.
my homie Big Sal says I wouldn't look up stomach pounder on the internet. Well, I think you're thinking of a stomach scrambler. I think a stomach scrambler is more like a stomach pounder, but I think a stomach scrambler.
Go into details about what that is, dude. Not at all.
Can I get the stomach scrambler?
Else can figure out what a stomach scrambler sexually would be.
AKA the uterus fucking unit bomber. The uterus unit bomber.
Oh, shit.
Boom, motherfucker. Oh my God. Could you imagine like some girls talking in the break room at work? He's like, oh my God, I met this guy named Todd. He gave me the uterus unit bomber. And then she's like, and her friend Becky's like, oh my God, you mean AKA the stomach scrambler? And she's like, yes, the stomach pounder. All right, so Stevie Wayne's kid finds the driftwood, and something about the driftwood and something about the studio, aka the radio station, happens later. But let's find out what goes next. So, what's that?
The morgue scene, right? Is that what's next?
That is next, yes.
So the body that they find on the ship, and the big old thing, or I'm not going to call it a ship, we'll call it a boat because it's not as big enough to be a ship. So the body they find on the fishing ship or fishing boat is, they say the mortician says that it's been underwater for more than a month, and that's how the body looks. He said it's been underwater, but it's only been one night. And so no one knows the big mystery, how this body became that way. The eyes are gone. And anyways, what ends up happening is Jamie Lee Curtis again gets scared out of her mind again because the corpse gets out of the gurney and walks over to Jamie Lee Curtis and then falls on the ground. And she screams. The mortician and Nick Castle run in, and then you see the body on the ground with its arm out and a pencil or a pen, the number 3 on the ground.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I just thought it was just scribble.
Yeah, it's the number 3, and you want to know why it's the number 3? Because
yes, why?
Because they killed 3 people on that boat.
Oh, and get okay.
And that ties into the entire story,
Which is the diary that the priest finds, and then we find out it goes back to the church where there's these two actresses that really are insignificant to the movie, but I mean the priest has to tell somebody the fucking story, and he finds out 3 shipmates.
So before you continue, I really like how this movie kind of draws in like the surrounding town to being a part.
No, it really, dude. I like I said, and like we'll keep this to the review afterwards. But right. I mean, this movie was really, really original. It was really good at probably having a low budget because you really only have fog, light, and silhouettes. But John Carpenter was still able to create a fucking classic.
Right.
And he did it in the absolute right way, and he mastered it. So so we were at the part where basically Dick Baxter kind of comes back to life, and he puts the 3 on the fucking floor, and then we go to the church, and then you have the priest who reads more and more of the diary, and you find out that basically 100 years ago, his grandfather is having guilt, and because he stole gold from the ship and he killed 3 people, and
no,
this is
6.
Oh, 6 people. Good knowledge. Good knowledge.
3 because 3 were down, and they need to get 6 of the 6 of the co-conspirators.
Exactly. And that's why essentially there's the fog, because gold was stolen, people were killed, and there's been a curse. And it's your basic great horror formula. Like, that's why I love 80s horror so much, because, it great score, good practical effects, no CGI, and everything's fucking on film. There's nothing that's taken to a computer to ruin it.
Right. It's very eerie. Photography excellent. And so the overall story is where we kind of find out about that 100 years ago, how this town was built. And the town was built on lies and deceit, because this, what was his name? The captain's name of the boat. We remember the captain's name? Oh, man. My
I
tongue.
can't remember.
Anyway, so 100 years ago, there was this big ship, and it was full.
Oh, Blake.
Yes, Blake was rich, tons of gold, 100 years ago, and he had a ship full of people, and he needed a place to settle because they were a leper colony. Basically, they were lepers. They're a leper colony, and they talked to the people that were living in this barely little small village at the time, and they wanted to move and settle on their land. And they had tons of money and stuff like that. But what ended up happening is they told them, yes, you can settle on our land, but they tricked them. They set up a fake, and they said, come to the campfire, we'll bring you in and you can settle here. They put a campfire in a dangerous area where there's rocks, and they led Blake and his leper colony on the ship into a bunch of rocks and stuff, and they crashed their boat. Boats sunk, and then the villagers stole all the gold and used all that gold to build the town. And so basically this 100-year anniversary that the town is celebrating is being celebrated for murderers. And it's been 100 years, and now Blake is back to get his gold back. And that's what's happening.
Shout out to Danny Forprez that just joined. Danny, we're talking about the movie The Fog. We're almost pretty much to the end. And thank you for joining us. So tonight, if you're bored and you want to watch a really cool 80s movie, go on Amazon Prime. What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor?
Early in the morning.
All right. So,
Jesus Christ.
So you can watch The Fog on Amazon Prime. I highly recommend it. It's actually not even an 80s movie, because I checked the credits while they rolled. Came out in 1979. Right. So, we're basically at the point where the fog basically comes back, okay? The fog basically comes back, and this is when shit starts to hit the fan again. And what happens is Stevie Wayne gets a phone call from Dan the Weatherman, and it's like, yeah, we're getting another fog, 25-mile fog. What do they call fog something? Fog bank? Yeah, fog bank. But she already knows, because, and we forgot the part. She knows that the fog is bad because her son Andy brought back the Woodruff piece of, it said Dane on it. And then when she brought it to the studio, the Woodruff started coming back to life. And she placed it like right on a bunch of cassette tapes, and water starts dripping, and it actually catches on fire, and she puts it out. And that's when she knows something is not right. So when Dan the Weatherman tells her, yo, we're getting another one, she gets very concerned, because her son is was that his grandma, or who was that old lady?
I think it was just some random old lady, because she kept saying, stay with Mrs. So-and-so.
Yeah, that's what and when I looked at the credit, or when I look at the cast, there's no fucking name of Mrs. So-and-so. And I was like, what the fuck? And the weird thing, too, it had Thomas Jane as the cast. Okay. Was Thomas Jane Andy?
Maybe.
Because Thomas Jane is the original fucking Punisher. And Thomas Jane's been in a whole bunch of movies, dude.
Maybe. Mrs. Cobritz.
Good knowledge. But why does it have Thomas Jane in the cast? Because the thing that trips me out is I never saw the Fog remake. So was Thomas Jane in the Fog remake?
Dude, the Fog remake is so bad. It's one of the worst horror movies ever made. I don't see him in this.
Yeah, so who? But when you look up Thomas Jane in the cast, it doesn't say Andy. It's just him. So I don't know what the fuck.
Andy is Ty Mitchell.
Then why is Thomas Jane in the cast? Who the fuck did he play?
I don't know. I'm looking at the cast on Letterboxd and it doesn't say Thomas Jane. Let me look at the remake.
Guitar Vic says The Mist is so cool. You know what? Are you talking about the movie or are you talking about the actual Fog?
I think he's talking about the Fog in the movie.
Okay.
Thomas Jane. No, he's not in the remake either, man. So I don't know.
What's that?
He's not listed in the remake either. Maybe he is. I got to look on the list. Maybe
I just googled the Fog cast and it said Thomas Jane.
Hey, who was Bennett? The character
Bennett. I don't know. Who the fuck is Bennett? Maybe Thomas Jane was one of the kids in the beginning of the movie that was listening. It was like a younger version of Nicholas Castle, because remember Nicholas Castle said us there was in the beginning of the movie there's a guy who says a ghost story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
maybe it's that. I don't know, but I'm just so baffled on why Thomas Jane is in the cast. Because did you see his name in there?
No.
So go on Google, and if you go the Fog cast,
Jane, the Fog, and see if that comes up there. He's in The Mist.
That's so weird. It's so weird that Google would put in the Fog, right? And it would be the cast, and then it would be Thomas Jane, but he was in The Mist.
They fucked up.
Get your shit together, Google. You got all this fucking money. You got all this power, and you can't even fucking get a goddamn fucking character's fucking role in a movie. You don't even know what The Mist and the Fog is, you stupid fucks. Jesus Christ.
Why I asked if you remember Bennett is because John Carpenter played him in the movie.
Did you ever see Body Bags?
I did.
Was it good?
It's all right. It
was John Carpenter, right?
Yeah. It's one of those short story type things like Creepshow.
Okay. My phone's overheating. Might have to toss it in the mist. Wow, Iron Lungs McGee is in the fucking building, man. Shout out to Iron Lungs McGee. All right, so we're basically okay. So the Fog comes back again. Mrs. What's her name?
Mrs. Hold on, I'm looking at it again. I gotta find her. Mrs. Cobritz.
Mrs. Cobritz gets fucked. She basically tells Andy to go to his room. She opens up the door like a fucking absolute idiot, and fucking she gets it. She gets hooked, and now Andy's mom at the radio station is like, please help my son. And like in totally movie fashion, Nicholas Castle and Jennifer Elizabeth figure out how to get to her house, and they save little Andy. And her mom says on the radio, yo, you gotta go to the church. They go to the church, and then what happens at the church?
Her lighthouse overlooks the entire town. So she see where the fog is. So she's telling people over the radio where to go, where the fog is gone to yet. Church. So
I thought you were Jason Hardy for a second.
The weatherman gets got too.
I thought you were Jason Hardy for a second.
Me?
Yeah, because it went church.
Goes to the church.
Has anyone seen Rent-A-Pal? No, I've never seen Rent-A-Pal. And Guitar Bick says piss mist.
Piss mist.
Shit makes, piss mist, poop deck. God, Guitar Bick, you have a potty mouth.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, you have a potty. What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor?
Early in the morning.
Hey, I think now on when we do a D3, we are going to fucking talk like normally, and I'm gonna hit you with a drunken sailor like randomly, and it is our duty as D3 to finish it.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor.
Early in the morning.
You're gonna wake up my neighbor.
Can you imagine your neighbor screams out the window, early in the morning?
That'd be great.
Hold on, Guitar Big says, I'm very mature for my age. You know what, Taylor?
Maybe.
You are. But we like your presence, and your comments are the shit.
All right, so we're in the church, right? They all
Yes.
get to the church. So and Stevie is still in the light. And basically the only people that now, and we didn't tell everybody that they were actually having a town celebration during this time, where there was a big old revealing of a statue for the 100th anniversary. But anyway, now it is who's left here. We have the two random. We have Jamie Lee Curtis, Nick Castle, the kid, the priest, and those two other ladies, right? The mayor and the mayor's assistant, right?
Yep. And the fog officially rolls into the church.
Right, and then those are the characters that are left, and then we have Stevie in the lighthouse. Those are all the characters.
Yep.
So
this is pretty much the last lap of the movie.
Right, and by the way, the mayor's assistant, she was in Halloween as one of Jamie Lee Curtis' friends.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, she was the one that was wearing the T-shirt, the long T-shirt.
Also, I will say this horror fucking movie knowledge. The actor who played Nick Castle is also the guy that was in Season of the Witch. And also, I will say this, Season of the Witch, however you may dissect it, however you may say it's the worst of the Halloween series.
Hell no.
Yes. Okay, thank you. I really enjoyed Halloween 3. And it is one of the most slept on John Carpenter scores.
Oh, hell yeah. It's one of the most slept on John Carpenter movies.
Yes. Dude, remember that commercial? Remember that commercial he made? Oh, man. That movie, I might have to watch. I think I'm going to watch that movie tonight before I go to bed.
It's so underrated because everyone was all pissed off because they a Michael Myers Halloween, and it was like, dude, the movie was named something else. Let's say if it wasn't named Halloween 3, if it was just named
Season of the Witch,
no one would have ever bitched about it because of Halloween 3. Everyone's like, "Where's Michael Myers?" Yeah. And then we watched Michael Myers 4, and that movie sucked.
Yes, it did suck.
Anyway, so
you know, it'd be kind of cool if you went to like an oil change. If I had my own like oil changing garage, I would mandatorily make my employees all wear Michael Myers masks on fucking Halloween.
Because that's great. No, you should just.
I would wear the mask. You know what? This is what I would do. This is what I would do on Halloween. I would make everyone wear Michael Myers masks, and I would order pizza and hot wings all day. And so, look, when you're done, you go to the break room. You can eat all the pizza you want. You can eat all the wings you want, and whatever fucking soda or water that you want. I got you. But all that I ask is you celebrate Halloween with me, and we're all wearing Michael Myers masks.
And the score plays in the background in the garage all day.
Fuck yeah. And I honestly think, I don't think anyone's ever done that. If you've seen anybody do that at a garage, please tell me, and please fucking send me a fucking video, because I think that's one of the most original, cool things to do on Halloween, dude.
Dude, people are lame nowadays. It won't happen.
Somebody would get offended. But you know what? I've seen the Michael Myers women version mask. They have that now. And if there was a female staffer on the payroll, I would give her the female version, or whatever she identifies as. I would ask her, I say, who do you identify as? And I'd be like, all right, here is a mask of your choice. You can choose which one you want, and we are doing this Michael Myers thing.
There you go. There you go.
So basically, we're at the end now.
Right. So we're at the end where the fog surrounds the church.
Yes.
And it's glowing fog, and this is where the and also while the fog is attacking the church, the fog is also attacking the lighthouse. So it's simultaneous back and forth of Steve being attacked by the fog and the church being attacked. So it's two different. And what I really like, what's really cool, is that you see the fog kind of go under the doors and stuff. But when the leper sea pirate, whatever, fog pirates, start pushing their hands through the stained glass windows.
Yeah.
And their hands are all like gross with like seaweed on them and stuff. That was cool.
That was cool too. And then when the priest, who was the priest's name?
Father Seamus.
Father Seamus?
I think it's Father Seamus. I'm looking. Father Malone.
Father Malone.
Yeah.
Father Malone pulls out the biggest fucking gold cross you could ever fucking imagine. I mean, I don't even know fucking how heavy do you think that, if it was real solid gold, how he carried that thing like a champ, bro. In real life, if you carried that motherfucker, it'd be so heavy.
He acted like it was heavy though too. I bet you it was nice and light, but he did a good job acting like it was heavy as shit.
So, Father Malone.
Who would melt down all the gold and make a big, huge gold cross?
Somebody who was very resentful for their sins.
Right.
And so Father Malone, Father Malone pulls out the big fucking gold cross. And this is the one time in the movie where you finally see the leopard fog pirates. And you actually get to see the main guy. I think his name was Blake. And he calls out Blake and he says, I have your gold, Blake. Bro, they killed Blake and they didn't even spend all the gold. They made a cross out of it.
Yeah, so stupid.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. What the fuck are you thinking?
All is gold and instead they melt it all down into a big-ass cross? Fucking dumb.
So, Father Malone holds up the cross.
Good knowledge, Richard.
Good knowledge. And basically, Blake holds the cross, the priest holds the cross, and they're like having a fucking electrical, fucking spiritual, fucking whatever fucking moment it is. And Nicholas Castle grabs the priest, boom, and then all of a sudden, all the fog goes away. And in the meantime, Stevie Wayne was almost killed on the top of her fucking lighthouse. I thought she died, but she...
Top of the actual lighthouse.
Yes.
Pirates are coming up and getting...
She got hooked. She got hooked one time. I thought she died.
Yeah,
but she was saved by the bell. And everything's fine until the very end. What happens at the end?
But what I want to bring up is when on top of the lighthouse, the one and only kind of gruesome practical effect is she swings. I don't know if she pulls the hook out of her shoulder and she swings the hook at one of the pirates and it hits him in the face and the light shines the pirate's face and it's all green and
Oh, yeah.
Worms all over.
Yep.
That's the only and this is where I really give John Carpenter credit and this movie credit, is it's the only like gruesome, it's not even that gruesome, but gruesome part of this entire movie. Like, my horror movies, I need gruesome practical effects. That makes me love a movie, but this movie does not have that. But it's still one of my favorites because the ambiance of the entire movie is killer.
No, it's great, man. Like,
and when they're standing all in the church, and the fog's coming in, you can see his eyes are glowing, and they're just standing there. And that score is just going through. It's fucking great.
And so, in the end,
right, go for it.
Priest Malone, Father Malone, questions everything once again, and all of a sudden, the fog comes back, and then he turns around, the whole fucking crew is there, and whack, he's dead. Credits roll.
Right, and when the credits roll, brand new score plays that hasn't been played throughout the entire movie.
You're right.
And that score is killer as well.
Yep.
So,
all right, hold on 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on 1 second. Before you give your review, if you were in real life single,
okay,
and you picked up Jamie Lee Curtis in real life in her prime, off the road, and you knew who she was.
I knew that she was Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yes.
Okay, so
what would you do, and how would you do it?
Well, what I would do is I would just sweet talk her, bro. It's Jamie Lee Curtis, man. I want to date you. Let's go do something. You know what I mean? You know, there's none of this creepiness going on for me. I'm not that creepy guy that's going to go, hey, and try to look down her pants.
Do you remember she asked Nick Castle if he's weird? And he jokes, and he says, yeah, I'm really weird.
It's a good answer. So,
all right, so Jamie Lee Curtis is in your car. You pick her up. She gets in your car. Where are you guys going?
Well, she's needs to go for a ride right after where she needs to go.
Okay.
All right. We find out wherever she needs to go is where I'm going to take her. But what I'll try to do the entire time is try to, talk with her, try to get her number, ask if she wants to go out for dinner, something like that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to take her anywhere else to where she wants to go.
Would you go to a bar and have some drinks?
Yes. If she's up for it, that'd probably be the first thing to do. Cool.
And then after you go to the bar.
Okay, we'll go home, all right? We'll go home and we'll bang, okay? Is that what you want to ask? Is that what you're insinuating?
No, but what like how are you gonna get her to your house? Like, are you gonna like say, do you want to watch a horror movie, or do you what's the go? Like, dude, that guy banged her and he didn't even know her name. So come on now, man.
Well, apparently he's way better than I am, dude. When it comes to snatching girls, but she was desperate though too.
This is what I would do.
Okay, yes. Go ahead. Tell me.
So I have a bowling alley right next to my house, right? And they have like the coolest arcade, right? And so like I would pick up Jamie Lee Curtis and I'm like, what's up? Where are you going? And she's like, I don't know, like I'm lost, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, well, I get to know her because we don't really know well, actually, in the movie, the windows break, and, he has to, take her to somewhere safe, obviously. But, for me, without my windows breaking, I would take her to the bowling alley. I'd load up that motherfucking arcade card, put about $50 in it. And we play all sorts of arcades, maybe, Walking Dead, fucking Whack-A-Mole. And then when we play Whack-A-Mole, that's when I put the moves on, bro. And then, she's, whacking the mole, right? And then I'd, totally be like, do you want another drink? And she's like, yeah. All right, well, let's go back and play Whack-A-Mole again. And then as she's whacking a mole, I ask her if she'd like to whack anything else.
At the bone. Dickhead.
All right, so what is your review, bro?
Dude, you had to
Wait,
have
Nutpack says I'd bowl her alley.
you had to have the build up to the whack-a-mole game, bro.
I'd be like, wow,
Hey,
you're very good at whacking.
his whole plan was to get her to that whack-a-mole game so we can make that pun. That was your whole plan?
Yep.
That whack-a-mole game so we can make that pun.
Hey, look, if it worked, it worked. But if it didn't, at least I fucking tried.
It doesn't matter. It's epic either way.
No, I'd whack her mole. The boning alley.
The boning.
Take a 92 said the boning alley. All right, Josh. Hey, it's your movie.
All right. So you've already pretty much heard everything that I like about it. I don't need to do a final explanation or conclusion of my thoughts about this movie. It's fucking cool. It's like I said, it's one of my top 10 horror movies of all time. So that's going to tell you how high I'm going to rate it. I am going to give this out of 5 stars. We normally do a rating out of 5 stars. This is going to be my first one in D3 history. I'm giving it a 5. And 5 out of 5. I think, did I give anything else 5 out of 5? I think I give a 4.5 to Event Horizon and The Fly. But I'm giving Fog 5 because I have a lot to agree with this movie too. And one of my main reasons is I love the coast. I love coastal settings. I love the ocean, the sea. And it's 2 of my favorite things. It's coastline, and it's a horror movie. And
okay.
Epic score, and scores always get me. Ambiance gets me. It's nearly perfect.
All right. No. I know that you definitely love the beach just because of how you grew up and how you have a lot of family rich history with lighthouses, being on the beach, especially fog, because Half Moon Bay is foggy sometimes too, like I think this movie is close to your heart, man. I think it like it sits there deep with you, and I respect the 5. I'm going to give this movie
it's a biased opinion for sure.
Yeah. I am going to give this movie a 4 out of 5. I really like the movie. I like the nostalgia. I like the originality. I like the way that and Jamie Lee Curtis is in it. I like the way that he was able to do a movie on a low budget and still fucking nail it, because it's hard to do that. And I love the score. I put this movie in the same category as Humanoids of the Deep. But I will give you this though, Josh. I don't know if you're gonna like what I'm gonna say, but I thought that Humanoids of the Deep gets the edge on The Fog, just because of, I don't know. I watched that movie with you that one night. We went to the taco fucking festival,
Yeah.
and I got the same vibes from Humanoids of the Deep. Small town on the beach, fucking people coming from the sea. But Humanoids of the Deep was a little bit more violent.
Those practical effects.
The practical effects were good, and the ending was amazing.
Yeah.
But I had the same exact vibes of The Fog. The only reason why The Fog, it's like I give Humanoids of the Deep just the edge because of the wow factor, but The Fog had John Carpenter. The Fog had the score. The Fog had Jamie Lee Curtis. Humanoids of the Deep didn't have all the big people, but I got like, oh man, it's like really neck and neck, bro. Like I could say I could give both 4, but Humanoids of the Deep, just because of the blood and the vibe, it was just so good. But I put these 2 movies neck and neck, bro. It's almost like Alien and Aliens.
Right. And Humanoids from the Deep, I'd give a 4 out of 5 if I had to vote.
See? And
Yeah.
and I know you love John Carpenter. And a 4 out of 5 is fucking good, and a 5 out of 5 is good. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna give this movie. I'm gonna give The Fog a 4 out of 5.
Oh, and understandable.
I really liked the movie. It was amazing. It was throwback. It was nostalgia. It was everything that you could want from John Carpenter. It was his second movie after Halloween. Not that many people can fucking have a fucking classic movie and top it off with something as a whole different movie. So,
Right.
I'm thinking as a creative person, because I am a person who likes to do music. I like to, entertain, to follow a movie that is a horror movie classic, and to come out with that movie was excellent. So
That's like a
I
year ago. He came out with The Fog, like a year later after.
yeah, and it wasn't Halloween 2. It was a
No.
completely different shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, Dad from Creepshow. Yeah, dude, respectable. I know for sure that a lot of people are going 5 out of 5 from horror movie Dad. It's got to be hard to do, and you know what? It is very hard to do to get 5 out of 5. There's only a few 5 movies that I think are 5 stars. Only a few, so it's tough and it's way biased, but whatever. Everyone has their favorites. You know what I mean? So I'm good with it. So yeah. And you know who hates this movie? Take a guess.
Chris.
Bobby Bubblebath.
Yep.
He hates it. So
We're not going to go into that right now.
we're not to go into Bobby Bubblebath. Anyway. Anyway, but much respect to Bobby Bubblebath still.
Still respect, but remember, everyone has their own opinion, and no one's opinion is more opinionated than your opinion. What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor?
Early in the morning. Well, I thank everyone for joining us. This was Dad and Dinero Discussions, a.k.a. D3. We discussed John Carpenter's The Thing. If you joined us late, or you joined us now, or you haven't even joined us yet, don't even worry. This will be on my IGTV, on my @HorrorMovieDad Instagram. In the next 15 to 20 minutes, it will be up. You can watch it from the beginning and pretend you're live with us. And also in probably a week or so, maybe less, I'll have this on my YouTube channel. Dad watches horror movies. This is the normal way we do it. So once again, thank you for joining us. And I always want to thank my partner in crime, K. Dinero, for joining me too.
Hold
There
on,
would be no deep without him.
real quick. This fucking guy's been driving me crazy all night.
Go.
All right, come in. Where you at?
Uh-oh.
Hey. All right, come here.
Is La Llorona back?
No. Hold on. This guy's been a troublemaker all night.
You're welcome, Nutpack.
But
as always.
My buddy Pumpkin says hi.
What up, Pumpkin?
He's a loud fucking adolescent fucker. He wants to get down now. But yeah, he says hi.
Yeah. Cool, bro.
Yep.
Well, that was a good one, Kenny. I appreciate you joining me again, dude, and we'll do this again very soon. And you're next. You're next, bro. Any final thoughts or final words, bro, before we sign off?
Jamie Lee Curtis is hot as fuck.
Agreed. All right, people. Take it easy, bro. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, guys.
Later.